welcome to a brand new speed build. Today I have a lovely family home and it's another build for one of you guys. So if you didn't know, for one reason or another, I absolutely love making homes for you guys. So if you want me to build a house for you and your Sims, there is a link in the description box as well as on my about section on my channel page. So you can find that link very easily, and that basically links to a form which you can fill out, and in that form you basically just tell me like who the house is for, which packs I can use, where you want it, what style, you know, everything like that. And I know in the beginning it says that it will, like, if it requires your email address or something like that. I will not see that unless that is the way you list me being able to contact you. If that makes any sense. I don't think it does, but I think it should be fine. I'm sorry, this is already not off to a great start, but this house is for Athaila? I am so sorry. I have no idea how to pronounce your name, and I am so sorry. I've been trying for like a week now. Like I've been trying to like say it, and I'm sorry. That is like the best pronunciation I can do of it. I am so sorry. I tried my best. I even googled, because like sometimes if I get like names of like, if people want me to say their name and someone says a name that I'm not really sure how to pronounce, I google it, because usually there's a Google pronunciation of it. And either I'm just very bad at googling, which might very well be the case. Like I am not good at googling like at all. I never get the results I want. Well, I do. It's just the problem is that my phone is set to, I did Google this on my computer, so like it was fine, but generally my phone is set to English. So for some reason, like when I have it on English, it gives me like obviously English results, and like if I need to Google something like for my family, like we're talking about something and I'm Google something and I'm getting it in English, not Swedish, it's not the best, you know. Sometimes it works out, like sure, but like sometimes I Google like Swedish things and I'm like, oh, it doesn't exist, and then my mom is just like, it does. So yeah, but so yeah, I'm not the greatest at googling, so that might very well be the case, but I hope that I pronounce it somewhat correctly. But they said that they wanted a house, obviously. And I will kind of just like go through the form for that, so you know a little bit more about this house. I will warn you right now that this voiceover will not be great. It is currently 2 a.m. and I'm not even joking. It's 2 a.m. And why am I recording this? I don't know. I should not be recording this right now. I should probably be in bed. But I'll probably talk about that later. Like I probably will, but just so you know, if I'm saying what, there's case in point. No, but if I'm saying things wrong or, you know, pronouncing things wrong, it's just the charm of me, you know. But also that is just what it is. I know a lot of people have told me, I know in my last voiceover I also apologized for these things. I'm sorry, I told you. And people said that they like my voiceovers because they are a little weird, which is great. I mean, that's great. That's good, because I won't change. I really won't change like at all. This is me. But yeah, so I'm sorry if that is bothering you. If it is bothering you, I'm sorry, but just stop being here. I'm sorry. Like I do want you here, but at the same time, if you can't handle my personality, I don't want you here, because no hate. Sorry. Also, so well, I will talk about this a little later again, because I want to get through this form, so I just, you know, about this house. But basically, I'm sorry if you can hear my cousin in the other room. I don't think you're gonna be able to. And yes, we're both awake and talking at 2 a.m. It's fine. My mom is also awake. I think my brother is probably also awake, but my aunt and my dad, they're asleep, I think. That's great, right? Somewhat normalcy in this family. But okay, so about this house, I'm so sorry about this house. They wanted it to be built in Newcrest, and they wanted to be on this 30 by 30 lot. I rarely build on this lot. There is only a few, like a select few 30 by 30 lots in the game. I mean, this one in Newcrest, and then I think I know there's one in Breathy Bay, which I've built on before. I think I have a build in the next week or two, probably 2 or 3 weeks, maybe more, is probably the more correct timeline for that. That is also on a 30 by 30 lot, in Breathy Bay, that is. But this one, there's this lot, and then there's at least one in Breathy Bay, and then I think there might be one in Magnolia Promenade, which is very random. I don't like building a Magnolia Promenade. I've only done it once, which you haven't seen yet because I have been postponing that video since April, and I'm not even joking. It's just, I don't like how it turned out. Well, I do. It's just, it's getting pushed. I probably should get that out at some point. At some point. What should not be out until like this summer, and I'm like, oh, sorry, it's been a year and a half since I did this. That will very well be the case. And then they did own most of the packs, so like I won't say which ones I used. On all of my videos there is a list down below of the packs I used in that build for that video, so if you're curious about this, you can just go to that. Just a warning, I just said that all of my videos are like that. Not all of them. I think the first one I did with it was my Scandinavian winter home, but all of the other ones have not been like that. Like before that. After that, all of them have the packs listed, but before that I just didn't for some reason, but I'm gonna try my best over here. I'm gonna try my best. And then they wanted it to be a suburban family home, so that's what I did. And they said that the exterior needed to be blue and the interior needed to be neutral. I'm sorry the sound shifted a little bit. I raised the mic. I don't know if that made a difference. It might have. I'm so sorry if there was like a big difference. This is the first time I'm recording with the setup I'm having right now. I will talk about that in a few minutes, but yeah, so if I'm sorry if it's sounding a little weird today. Plus again, it's 2 a.m. and I'm not even joking. It's like literally 2 a.m. And so that's what I did. I did do the exterior blue and the interior neutral. The exterior, you will see me change this wallpaper or the siding for the exterior so many times. Well, I don't know if I don't know, but I did change it a lot of times. I did edit some of it out, I think. But it's a lot. I could not decide what looked good. In the end, you won't even see me do the final change because I did that right before I like stopped recording, or I didn't even record it, that's why. But in the end I did go with a spot A siding, I'm pretty sure. That's blue, kind of in the same blue swatch we're having right now. That's from Cats and Dogs. For a very long time I'm working with base game one instead, and that's what I kind of finished the speed build with, but the one that is in the screenshots is the one that is up on the gallery. So if you download this, the screenshots are more accurate, also to playtesting, because I pretty sure I had some problems with this house in the kitchen at least, and maybe in the game room, I think. So trust the screenshots more than the speed build when it comes to like how it looks when you download it from the gallery. And then they said it's for a family of 5, a father that likes to build, a mom that loves to cook, teen that wants to be an actress, a kid daughter that loves to play video games, and a toddler boy that likes dinosaurs. And there's also a German Shepherd. So obviously those are the people that I made for this house, or not that I made, I'm sorry, this house is made for. There we go. So obviously you do not have to have that family dynamic if you decide to download this from the gallery. I don't care. Like, you can do whatever to this house as long as you don't upload it to the gallery and claim it as your own. I'm totally fine with whatever you do to it, as always. And yeah. And then for like special interest, the mom likes to garden, and the teen loves to sing. So I tried to put some of the elements of that. Did I even put a microphone? I'm sorry, I don't know if I put a microphone. I think I might have, but I'm not sure, for the teen to sing. I'm so sorry. It's a very easy fix though, just put a microphone somewhere. It does not take a lot of space, and I did put a lot of like gardening things, so I think that's fine. And there was no budget, so I kind of went a little crazy. I have no idea how much this ended up costing. The exact price is also in the description box. And yeah, for like extra specific rooms that they wanted, there's an office, a laundry room, and also a family game room. So I did turn the garage into a family game room because that was just like the most appropriate place to have it as, because I wasn't going to turn the garage into an actual garage, but I think it's pretty realistic to turn your garage into like a game room or like an activity room or something like that. I mean, currently I'm rewatching The Fosters for I don't know how many times. It's probably like my I don't know, my 5th time maybe rewatching it. It's been I don't know. And I'm on season 3 currently. And I think it's in season 2, I believe, that they like remake the garage into kind of a studio for Brandon's band. And for like, obviously I wasn't watching it when I was building this. I built this I think a month ago, I'm not sure. But obviously, like, now looking back at it, I'm like, yeah, it's pretty realistic to put like activities there. And I know, again, I think I've talked about this before, but my best friend growing up, her house was an exact copy of mine. I talked about this in my small modern base game home, I think. So if you want to hear more about it, you can there. But I know that they turned like, I don't know if it was the entire garage or just like part of the garage into also like more of like hobbies. Like they had some gym equipment and like other like, I think, gaming things out there as well. So it does seem pretty realistic to me. And then anything else that they really wanted a pool in the back garden, I'm sorry, in the backyard and a garden. And I think I did that. Does it count as a garden that I did? I don't know. I did put a lot of like potted plants things, so I'm gonna count it. I'm so sorry if you wanted more of like the things that you can get with what's called Cottage Living, like more farmy. You could definitely put that in instead. I don't think I thought of that. I'm not selling you on me building your house, right? I don't think so. I promise. Like, normally I do everything that you want, and these are just very minor things. So I think it's fine. Trust me, I think it's fine. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm sorry. That's basically it. So, and is there anything else I want to say about this house? I don't know. I will talk more about the kids and teens and toddler room when we go upstairs, just because I love them. I am in love with them. Like, all of them. They look amazing. Patting myself on the back for those ones. I was gonna say for that one, it's for those ones. But yeah, I don't know. I really, really like them. But I will talk more about them later. Is there anything else? I don't know. Again, it's 2 a.m. and I can't really think. I don't know. Again, I am sorry if you can hear something in the background. I guess now is a good time to talk about the whole microphone situation that I've kind of talked a little bit about in this video already. So I have mentioned in the last like 4 or 5 videos that I was going to get a new mic, and then in my last video I talked about that I was not getting a new mic, but instead getting things for the mic that I already have, because the mic I have, there's nothing wrong with it. It's like a really, really good mic. I think it's supposed to be like better than the Blue Yeti, so wouldn't it even been a good choice to get a Blue Yeti? It would have been a downgrade. It's just that this one absorbs sounds around a lot, like a lot. And I'm gonna start streaming. Actually, the day you're watching this, my first stream was I don't know when you're watching this, but the day I'm posting it, my first stream was yesterday for you guys. For me, it's in like a day or two, because it's technically New Year's Eve, but again, it's like 2 a.m., which means that it's like, I don't see it as New Year's Eve, but it is New Year's Eve, you know, because it's 2 a.m. But a couple of hours ago, it was not New Year's Eve. You get what I mean? So I'm doing it on January 1st. I did not plan to do it on January 1st. It was just that the things got here in time for me to do it then. So that's what I decided to do. But because I'm going to stream, I did not want to have a lot of sounds like taking up, because I have to pause sometimes when I'm doing voiceovers and like edit out a lot of things. Like, again, like my cousin next door, which is like, it doesn't really matter. But I really wanted to fix things with that, and so I talked with my brother, and he was really, really helpful. And I'm a little scared because I know he's gonna watch this stream, and I don't want him to do that. I think it's just gonna check if the sound is okay. Because I mean, he's really helpful, and I do love him very much. For this especially, no, like in generally, of course. But you know, this is just, he's been helping me out a lot. So today the things got here. I didn't think they were gonna get here until like next week, because my brother has ordered things from them, the same place I order things now. He has ordered things from that place before, and he said, oh, it might take like 2 weeks, because it's not shipped from Sweden. I mean, it's shipped from Germany, which is not long at all, and a lot of our packages that we order go through Germany or are from Germany, and I don't know why. Well, I do know why. they have a lot of like warehouses, I guess, or like I guess not warehouses, but like where you store things. There, I guess, I would guess. I mean, when we went, this is gonna be so like a little bit of a sidetrack. I'm so sorry. But we a couple of summers ago did a road trip, I guess. Me, my mom, and my dad. We did a road trip down to what's it called? Krakow? Is that what it's called in Swedish? In English? I think Krakow, the Polish city. We did a road trip there, and then we went through Germany, or part of Germany, and when we did that road trip, we saw so many warehouses, like so many for like Swedish companies, which was funny. I guess it's like cheaper to have warehouses there. That would make sense. But yeah, so like it makes sense that a lot of our packages come from Germany. But I didn't think it was gonna take like this short amount of time. I mean, usually it doesn't take that long when we order from Germany either, but like this specifically, I didn't think it was gonna. I thought it was gonna take a longer time. But then I got it today, and then my brother was very, very kind and put it together to me for me, because I was afraid I was gonna break something, and I was doing other things, and he was like, where is it? And then he did it, and I'm very happy. So basically I got one of those, like, like, it's not called a boom arm. That's not it, but the things where you can have like an arm for your mic, because before my mic was standing on my desk, which was not good, because that meant that it absorbed anything that, as soon as I even touched the desk a little bit, it would absorb it, which was not great. Trust me, I had to edit out a lot of things with me just accidentally hitting the desk with either my legs or my arms or something. So now I have this, which also makes it so much easier for me to stream. And we also got a new pop filter, which I don't know how it's gonna work, and I'm recording with a new software, which I did for my last one as well. I talked more about that one in my last video. And yeah, I'm super excited to start streaming. Like, I can't wait. I almost did it because like we set it up, and then I was like, should I do it now? And my brother was actually surprised that I didn't do it right away, but then I was like, I kind of just like want to chill with it. Plus I'm like discovering things because I'm watching a lot of YouTube videos on it, on like how to start streaming, or like specific things that I'm like looking for, and I've been watching a lot of other streamers as well, like Sims streamers, that is. And I'm kind of figuring out like what I want and need in my stream, and I am I was going to say a little bit of a perfectionist. I can sometimes be very, very much a perfectionist. I'm sorry. It might not seem like it here on YouTube, but I am on some things, and it's something I'm working on. Like, it's good to be a perfectionist, it is, but sometimes it can get in the way, and that's something me and my therapist is working on. I promise you, we're working on it, because it's not good. Again, it's good in some cases, it's really good, but it's like, it's not good when it makes me like do things, like procrastinate things, because I know I will not be happy with them being like half done. I want them to be like as good as possible, and that makes me put in a lot of time that I did not need to put in. Case and point is what I was going to say. Sorry. Case and point, the Twitch right now. Me preparing for that. But how did I even come on this track? I don't know. Oh, me excited about Twitch. Yes. So then I decided to like kind of switch it up, like do it on Saturday, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna start what? I'm sorry. I told you this voiceover is not great. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna stream every Saturday at 8 p.m. CET, which is Central European Time, which means yeah, I was gonna say which means 8 p.m., but obviously we are, just so you, like, if you use like Pacific time, which I guess would be West Coast in the US. I guess I'm not great at time zones. But I think that we're 9 hours ahead, and we're 1 hour ahead of London, or like UK time, if that helps anyone. Or if you want to actually check it out, my Twitch is linked down below, also in the about section on my channel page, or it's just twitch.tv/asimsa _04, because Asimsa was taken and Asimsa04 was taken, so I had to improvise. I'm sorry. But yeah, so you can go there, and there, if you go to my schedule, and there you will I'm sorry, what am I been saying anymore. I'm so sorry. If you go to my schedule there, it will be according to your time zone. So for me, it says 8 p.m., but for you, it might say something else because you're in another time zone. So if you want to know exactly, you can check it out there. And I might do extra streams. Depends. We'll see. If I do, I will let you know on Twitter and Instagram and in my Discord server and everything like that. And yeah, I mean, I knew I was going to talk about streaming because that's basically been the only thing on my mind for the past like week. But yeah, I don't know. I'm super excited. Plus, all of my alerts, I'm sorry, I can't even speak properly. Does all of my alerts have to do with Criminal Minds? Yes, put in like Criminal Minds gifs. I know it's stupid, but I love Criminal Minds. So, if you want to see them, go and check the stream out. It will be great. I mean, it's already been done when you're watching this, but because I am free next week, I'm probably like most likely going to stream some day like throughout the week, like weekdays, because I'm off. Like I don't start school until the 12th. So I'll probably be streaming around maybe like Tuesday or Thursday or something like that. We'll see. But now we're doing the toddler's bedroom, so I'm gonna talk about that. I'm sorry if you could hear that. I accidentally hit my microphone. Also, again, I've talked about this before, but I talk with my hands a lot, and me having now one hand free because I was holding my old pop filter because it sucked. But now that I have two hands free and I don't need to hold anything, I talk with my hands more, which is not great. But we're doing the toddler's room, and this is probably one of my favorite toddler's room I've done in a very, very long time, and I made it very colorful. So they said that the toddler likes dinosaurs, and so I was like, oh, that's no problem. We have a lot of dinosaur things in the game. We don't. I put in like most of the things we have, but we don't really have as much as I thought. Which is very weird. I thought we had like a lot, but we don't. But I did put in all of the things I could. But I really like the like light blue and like light blue, almost Turkish. What? I was going to say turquoise. I'm so sorry. That is not okay. I'm so sorry. Why did I say Turkish? Again, it's 2 a.m. I am so sorry. And we're like, this voiceover is a very long one as well. I'm so sorry. But I really like the blue, almost turquoise color scheme with the yellow. I really liked it. I thought it was really cute. And then we were moving on to the kids' bedroom. And this kids' bedroom, oh my god, I love it. I mean, I'm going to say that about all of the rooms in this house, but like, I love this kids' room because I went kind of crazy and I did things that I normally never do, and I definitely will from now on because I love it so much. Because they said that the kid really loves, that's what they said, loves to play video games. So, I, in their own TV and console, but normally I'll put it like in a bookshelf or like in front of the bed or something like that. I made a whole like designated area for it, and it's like, it looks good. Oh, this is a very like small room. Well, not very small, it's like normal size, but it's like smaller than I normally would do a room with the type of things I put in here, but I really like it. I think it looks really good. Plus, it just gives me off it just gives off this very like kid, like I can see that there's a kid living here, which I really, really like. There's a lot of color and there's just a lot of posters. Is there a lot of posters? Maybe not. There's a lot of color though. I really, really like it, and hopefully you guys do as well. Also, Athaila, again, I'm sorry, I was gonna try again and it did not work out. I don't know, I'm so sorry. I really hope you like this as well. But yeah, I don't know, I really like this room. It's really cute. I really hope the voiceover is syncing up. It might not be. We'll see how that P like came through. I'm sorry, with the pop filter. I don't know. It's just gonna be. I'm really excited to check out how this voiceover is gonna be. I don't know. The last one went surprisingly well, at least in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. And I don't know. I just really like this kid's bedroom. I've been having a lot of fun, with the kids rooms, especially lately, kids and toddlers room, because I'm trying to go outside my comfort zone, and because I follow and see a lot of amazing builders and builds out there, like it's just amazing. I get so inspired. So I'm trying to like up my game as well, because I want to get better, and I want to kind of evolve, because this year in general, I've evolved so much with my building, and I really, really like that. So next we are doing the teens bedroom, at least for me. I don't know how well the voiceover is syncing up, okay? I don't know how well. But for this teens bedroom, they said that the teen really wants to be an actress, so I did put like movie posters, stuff like that, but I went for this very like light and bright color scheme, and I really thought it was a nice contrast to the rest of the house, and I really, really like it. Again, I really, really like it. I did clutter it up a lot as well, and I used the posters, paintings, whatever, that came with vintage glamour. I have never used those in my entire life. Well, I have. It's just been a very, very, very long time, and I don't think I have since I started the YouTube channel. So it's been a while. And I don't know, I really like them in this room. I think it looks really good. It gave me that like old like Hollywood feeling, which I guess is what it's supposed to be. But I really, really liked putting them. I put them by the bed, and I don't know, I really like them. I really, really like them. I don't know. I guess I went for kind of a stereotypically girly in here, but again, you do not have to have a girl in here. Like, I don't care. And I don't know, I really like it. I really, really like this room. It's so cute. And yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised that I've never used these posters before. But I have, but like it's been such a long time. I think it's just because I never find the place to put them. But in this room, it worked perfectly. And this is not like, because I think when I've used them before, I've used them in like very like fancy places. I'm sorry, I just bit my tongue, and then oh my god, that was not great. I'm sorry. I usually put them in like very fancy places. But I really like putting them in like not a kid's bedroom, but like a teen's bedroom here. I thought it actually complemented the house very well, at least in my opinion. And then we are moving on to the backyard, or the yard in general. I think I'm just gonna, in the timestamps, it's just gonna be named yard. And yeah, I don't know. I've been starting to do that lately, for the last like few months. I've started to make the the interior before I do the rest of the yard, which I thought what I'm sorry, which I think was the right what I'm so sorry, I can't speak anymore, which I think has again, which I think has been the right choice. That's what I was going to say. I'm sorry. But I think it's definitely been the right choice to do that, because it's made me pull out like more personality from in the interior into the exterior, which I really, really like. Plus, like, normally I don't decide, like, for this build, obviously I knew who the family was going to be, but normally, like, I don't decide if there's going to be a toddler or a kid or something like that until I'm doing those rooms. So that's why sometimes you will see me do a toddler's room, and I'm like, oh, I need to put a high chair and like a potty somewhere, because I did not plan for it to be a toddler here. So for this one, obviously I knew they were going to be, but like generally I really like that. Plus I get to feel for the color scheme and everything like that, so I really like that. And yeah, I don't know. The pool was kind of in an awkward spot, but it works out. Again, this is playtested, and the version of up on the gallery is functional. I think I had to change some things in the kitchen from what I remembered, but I don't think, and in the game room, but like otherwise I don't think there's anything very big that needs changing, at least in my opinion. I was going to say it's not an opinion, at least from what I recall. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, I don't know. I did edit out all the bathrooms except for one, as usual, and I did edit out like most of the landscaping. I really like this landscaping. I like the pops of pink that those flowers gave. And yeah, can you tell that I'm like stalling because the build is not done yet, and I don't want to go on another rant and speak for very long. So I'm just trying to like postpone it as long as possible. And yeah, I don't know. I did put a lot of flower pots everywhere. I mean, I usually do that, but like this one is pretty excessive. I put them everywhere. I mean, a 30 by 30 lot is kind of just an awkward lot. I don't like building on them, especially this one in Newcrest. I do not like building on them. I've already got it done for my save file, thank God. I built a cafe here, which is up on my gallery. I built it like 2 years ago, I think. 2 years. a year and a half, somewhere around that. And it does not even fill up this entire lot because a 30 by 30 is bigger than you would think. But yeah, that's basically it for this video, and I really hope you liked it. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and of course subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!